Hey, welcome. Today, we are pulling back the curtain on something absolutely fascinating in the modern economy, how the top YouTubers are building just unimaginable wealth. Seriously, we're not talking about good salaries here. We're talking about fortunes that rival CEOs and movie stars. So let's just start with a number that almost feels made up. $1 billion. That is the estimated net worth of Jimmy Donaldson, who you probably know as Mr. Beast. This makes him potentially the very first billionaire to come straight out of YouTube. It's an absolutely staggering figure that brings up one really important question.
I mean, really, how does that even happen? How do you go from making videos in your room to building a billion-dollar empire? Well, the answer is a lot more complex and honestly a lot more brilliant than you might think. So let's break it down.
The secret, it turns out, is a huge shift in strategy. You see, the richest creators have moved way beyond just relying on the ads that play before their videos. They've built these incredibly diversified business empires, and they pretty much all follow a similar blueprint.
Think of this blueprint as having 4 core pillars. First, you've got the classic ad revenue, from YouTube itself. Second, you have those super lucrative brand deals and sponsorships. Third is selling your own merchandise. And then, number 4, this is the real game changer, launching completely separate business ventures. This last pillar, that's where the true empires are built.
So to see this blueprint in action, let's take a look at some of the wealthiest creators on the entire planet. These folks aren't just on a rich list. They are perfect case studies in how to mix and match these pillars to build an absolute fortune.
First up, we've got a creator who is the perfect example of building a massive brand. I mean, yeah, he got his start on places like MySpace and YouTube, but his real wealth, it comes from something much bigger.
We're talking about Jeffree Star, with an estimated net worth of a cool $200 million. But you gotta ask, how did he get there?
Okay, so while YouTube gave him this massive audience, a giant megaphone, the lion's share of his wealth comes from Jeffree Star Cosmetics, a makeup line that brings in an estimated $100 million every single year. His YouTube channel essentially became the world's most powerful marketing tool for his main business.
All right, our next creator is an absolute master of diversification. He took his internet fame and basically started planting flags in completely different, high-profile industries.
Yep, Logan Paul. He's built a net worth estimated at around $150 million, and he's done it by branching out in some, well, pretty surprising ways.
What's so interesting here is just the sheer variety. His YouTube channel, yeah, it's still a moneymaker, but its earnings are totally dwarfed by ventures like the Prime hydration drink and his high-stakes professional boxing matches. He's literally converting his audience's attention into fuel for these entirely separate, incredibly lucrative businesses.
And get this model isn't just for controversial vloggers or beauty gurus. Some of the biggest financial home runs on the entire platform have come from a category you might not expect: children's content.
This slide shows 2 different paths to the exact same massive success. On one side, you have Ryan Kaji from Ryan's World. He started out doing toy reviews, right? Then he leveraged that into his very own branded toy line that's now sold in major stores like Target. Then on the other side, you've got like Nastya. She focused more on licensing deals and even sold the rights to her older video catalog, creating a whole media licensing empire. And both are worth over $100 million.
And just to prove this isn't only a Western thing, let's pivot and look at how this creator blueprint is absolutely thriving all over the globe, specifically in Indonesia.
Okay, this slide is incredible because these are estimated monthly earnings. Let me put that into perspective for you. 15 billion rupiah is about $1 million per month. Whether it's family content from Zunian Family or gaming from Jess No Limit, we're talking about life-changing amounts of money, proving this business model has universal power.
So what's the big takeaway from all of this? The really crucial point is that the richest creators, they're not just YouTubers anymore. They've gone through this fundamental transformation.
And this slide right here, it captures that evolution perfectly. The old model, that was the YouTuber. They made videos, they had followers, and they relied on ad revenue. But the new model is the creator CEO. They don't just make videos, they build businesses. They don't just have followers, they have customers. They manage a whole brand.
And that brings us full circle, right back to Mr. Beast. He confirmed this exact mindset himself in an interview. He sees every single dollar he earns, not as his own profit, but as capital to be reinvested to make bigger videos and build bigger businesses. He's running his channel like a massive corporation that's just focused on growth.
This is his empire in a nutshell. He is the ultimate creator CEO. Ad revenue is just one little slice of the pie. He's got his Feastable snack brand, his Beast Burger food chain, these massive sponsorships, and now even a $100 million deal with Amazon for his own TV show, Beast Games. Each one of these things feeds the others, creating this unstoppable engine for growth.
So as we sit here and watch these creators build global entertainment empires from the ground up, it leaves us with one final, pretty fascinating question. In a world where a YouTuber can become a billionaire, who are the media moguls of the next generation going to be? The answer? Well, it might already be in your subscription feed.